Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see who's gonna join us. Are we live? Uh-oh. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. We are officially live. I'm going to share real quick with our groups, and then we're going to get this party started. All right. We have the VIP and Creative Hearts. All right. We're good to go. Let's see. Do we have anybody live? I did realize a short time ago that I forgot to post that I was actually going live. I know I mentioned it yesterday. Kind of forgot about it this morning. Hey, Sue, glad you found us. All right. Because, yeah, I did kind of forget a little bit that we were going live. All right, I'm just going to pull that out for now. And hey, Miss Sherry, glad you could join. All right. Okay, I think we are good to get started here. All right, see comments. It's all good. Okay, so hello. Glad you could join me. We're gonna switch. Thank you for sharing, Sue. I truly appreciate that. Gonna switch over to this camera here. You know what? I did forget to turn on. Where is it? Here it is. There. Is that the right host code? Oh, that's the wrong host code. That's why I didn't turn it on. Oops. Well, I guess we'll shut that one off. We don't need to look at the wrong host code. We'll use this one, CC Pink, anyway. All right. We'll fix that for next time. Anywho. Okay. I think we're good now. Hey, Miss Arlene. So glad you could make it. Okay. So it is January. We're moving right along. Okay. Ooh, what'd that happen? It is January. We're moving right along. Uh-oh. Hang on. We got to fix the sound here. Uh-oh. I've got... Hang on. We got to fix the sound here. I've got... Hang on. We got to fix the sound here. Ooh. Hopefully. I may have to shut it off here. Okay. Hopefully this did it. Fingers crossed. No more crazy noise. Sometimes. Oh, hey, Paulette. And Deb. So glad you could join us. Yeah, technology is just not behaving itself for me lately, and I don't understand what's changed. Well, I know StreamYard changed a few things. So now there's an app that I'm using to see if that helps with the problem we had last week with the camera coming in and out. And so far that part looks good, but now it's messing with my sound. So we're going to see how this works. But anyways, we are now in January and we are in our new mini catalog as well as Celebration. So of course, you know, Celebration is the best time of the year when it comes to the Stampin' Up! World. For every $50 you spend, you do get to pick some amazing product from this little brochure here. And we do have some really awesome things in here. We are using... Actually, no, we aren't using anything from here. I was going to use some designer paper from here, but I ended up using the whole suite of Poetic Expression. But we will next week. I think we'll dig into some of the designer paper in here and such, but some awesome stuff. The other awesome thing about Celebration, which this year is January and February only. So this does expire February 29th, 28th. I don't know. Is this a leap year? I have to look. I don't know. But anyway, 2 join options for the next 2 months. Option number 1 for coming into Stampin' Up is you pick out your $125 worth of product like you normally would and pay $99 and free shipping. And you're going to add on this amazing, as you can see, I'm using this glass mat. It comes with a silicone mat as well as a cleaning cloth. Mine right now is dry and stiff, but it's a chamois, so you can clean off your glass mat. And it also has and I don't know what I put mine right at the moment. It's here close by someplace, but there is a silicone mat that holds like your ink spots. It'll hold your an actual ink pad from moving around on you. You can mix colors, and you can see it here in the little photo in the catalog. But it's a great add-on. Highly recommend that option if you are thinking about joining Stampin' Up! For your discounted shopping. The other option is you get to pick out an additional $30 in free product. So you're going to pay still the $99, but instead of $125 for the product, you're going to pick out $155 worth in product. So again, both options are awesome for joining. But this glass mat, I think, is the cat's meow. It really is handy. You're going to save on grid paper because it's always, you clean it off. It's always there. So just something to think about. Also for January, we do have our monthly tutorial bundle, which is available with a $50 purchase. We have 42 projects by 42 different demonstrators. And it's an awesome tutorial bundle with all new product featured in this for all of the projects, including some of the online exclusives are in here. So lots of inspiration in this tutorial bundle, and this will be in my online store as well. If you don't want to make that $50 purchase, you just want to buy this outright, it is $20 to purchase. Paper Pumpkin, we are now in the February subscription period already. The January kits have gone out. They are in the shipping. Well, they have shipped. They're out there in mail land. So should be hitting mailboxes in the next week or so. But the February subscription period is now open, and you have until February 10th to get in on that. It is going to be an Easter spring themed kit. It will make 9 projects, each of 3 designs, and there is going to be some gift boxes. So you're going to have cards, coordinating envelopes, and gift boxes. You're going to have pre-cut paper pieces, baker's twine, and embellishments. You're going to have coordinating colors are going to be petal pink, daffodil delight, granny apple green, berry burst, early espresso, which is your ink spot, and crumb cake. It's going to come with this cute little box with the bunny on it. It's adorable. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like. And it's going to coordinate with those lovely the Love of Spring add-on dies. So these add-on dies, again, are going to be good for the whole quarter. They will go with your January, February, and the upcoming March kits. So something to keep in mind for that as well. The other thing is Stampin' Up! Is adding 2 kits a month to our kits collection. This month they added the Rock Legend and the Panda Friends kits, and they're both only $14. They're all-inclusive kits. I don't believe there's any actual stamp set to those kits. I think these were a non-stamping kit. Everything is already done for you. So all you have to do is actually just punch out all your pieces, adhere everything together, and you have quick projects to take with you wherever. The kits are great for travel. Again, everything is in the box. So you don't have to worry about packing up a whole lot of stuff. You just pack your box and you go. It has your adhesive, everything you need to put your projects together, and it's done for you. Okay, on to tonight. Tonight we are featuring Poetic Expressions. This bundle and paper is gorgeous. It is a 2-page spread here. The entire suite is $76.25. It does have this gorgeous Thoughtful Expressions bundle. Love the dies in this. You also get these champagne iridescent dots. And if you want a little bit of a closer up look of the stamp set that you'll find on page 62. So this is the set we are focusing on today. I'll show you. So here are the dies that we're using. Love, love, love these. Love this shape especially, but these ones are really cool as well. So I'm going to pull those out because we will be using them. I have the Baby Boss here. I think we're good. I may have to run to the Big Boss for one cut. All right, the cards we are making tonight are these 3 here. All simple cards. The designer series paper is the Poetic Expression. And these all feature the new in colors for this year. Or I should say last year. So these are going to be around for another couple of years. Well, another year. And because all of our in color is staying around for 2, so this is coming up on its first anniversary and will be around for 1 more year. The other colors will be going out. The Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, and those ones will be retiring here. And then an announcement will be coming out probably February-ish. You'll start hearing about that because in March the new catalog gets introduced to demonstrators, and yeah, I think it goes live in April. Maybe it's May. I don't have to look. But anyway, this really highlights the new in colors. There is some other, like the pink color here is in here, but there's your Moody Mauve, Boho Blue. There's your wheat color there. Anyway, so fun paper, really pretty. And these are the cards that we've got. All right, we're going to start with this one here. And this is our Boho Blue. Let's see. Everything here. All right. Get everything that I need out. We need our hummingbird. I've got my Boho Blue ink pad. Wink of Stella, because remember, Ink of Stella makes everything better. And our sentiment stamp. Okay. So I started with a Boho Blue card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5. I have it scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and fold on that score line and use our bone folder to press that out. Then I have a piece of that Poetic Expressions designer series paper, and that is cut 3.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches long. And this is kind of a directional paper. I wanted this pattern going up and down. So you do want to kind of make sure that you're paying attention to how you're cutting your paper. But anyway, that's going to adhere to the center of our card. So I have my Seal Plus here. And we're just going to lay that down like so. All right. Next, I do have my shape already cut. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp our sentiment, which is where in the world would I be without you, in our boho blue. So we're going to do that in boho blue. And we're going to go here off to the left edge, like so. Got some dimensionals here. Oh, hey, Miss Betty. So glad you made it. Oh, Facebook was giving you. Well, that's why I'm on YouTube as well, because if one's not working, the other one should. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and add that to the front of our card like so. All right, now I have this adorable hummingbird, and I have a scrap of basic white. And again, using that boho blue, inking her up. And she goes down like so. All right, next, that Winkastella, while that's still a little bit damp, I'd like to bring in the Winkastella and just kind of let that smear that color out just a little bit. And it gives it just a little bit of shimmer. Okay, next we need to bring in the lovely Baby Boss. Our plates. And actually, where did I put? There it is. I'm going to bring in that tape, a Post-it tape there, because we want to make sure she doesn't move all over the place. So we're going to line that up all nicey nice. Right? Sue, love you some Stella. Me too. Like I said, Winkastella makes everything better. Who doesn't love shimmer? Okay, so we're going to run that through like so. Put that down. So now we can go ahead take all of our Post-it tape off here. And I probably got a little crazy with the Post-it tape, but I did not want it to shift, show, hence I went a little crazy with the Post-it tape. Okay, so there's our pretty little Hummer. Set that over into our scrap pile. Bring back our dimensionals. I'm going to put one here and one down here by her tail. And then she just kind of comes in like so. Then I have here some lovely rhinestones. And where did I? There it is. I'll take your pick tool. If you do not have a take your pick tool, you are missing out. Just telling you. This makes the gem world so much easier. Now there is card number 1. Quick and easy. It's a monochromatic color. So we used just the one color, kept it really simple, but she has a lot of pizzazz with that Winkastella. It is a pretty card, Barb. Thank you. I love hummingbirds myself. Oh, now you can see us on Facebook. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes Facebook gets a little persnickety, but then again, so does my electronics. They all get a little fussy. Okay, next one is the wild wheat card I did with a little pop of that pretty peacock. So for this one, let's see. We have our pieces here. Then we have our butterflies. I have some black memento ink and our here comes Alexa.
Connecting to the internet. It looks like an issue with the router and Echo device, so try restarting them. Unplug both of them.
Every week, without fail.
Wait 30 seconds.
She jumps in there.
Once the router is back on and connected to the internet, plug in the Echo device.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So for this one, we have a wild wheat card base. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead, fold down that score line, and once I locate what I did with my bone folder, there it is, we're going to press that out. I love hummingbirds myself. I love in the summertime, I feed them. I put their little nectar feeder out there and wait for them to come and buzz around out there like busy little bees. And I think it's hysterical when they buzz my husband when he's mowing the lawn. They buzz Tucker, and he doesn't think it's amusing. Who, by the way, is curled up in his little bed here in his chair next to Mama. But he's being a very good boy. Okay, so for this card, I have our wild wheat card base. I have a scrap of basic white for our sentiment. I have some scrap of the pretty peacock for our little die cut greeneries there. And then I have a scrap of our Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper. So this is the one with the wild wheat. And it's got this floral image on there. And for this one, we are going to cut it with yes, it is the largest. And this one I have to run over to the big boss to cut because this isn't going to fit through the baby boss. So hang with me for just a minute while I run over and cut this out. The one thing to notice with these dies is not only do you get the stitching on, I don't know if you can see that on this, oh, here you can see it on the back side, better on this pattern. But there's stitching on the piece that you cut out, but there's also stitching on the other framed piece here. So you could actually use this for something as well, to show that stitching. So just wanted to point that out so that you do get stitching on both sides of the die cut. Okay, so for this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some adhesive. And I am going to add this right about there. Press that down. Turn that over. Bring my snips in. And we're going to just cut that down. So now that's flush. Next, we're going to bring in the basic white and this out of the way. I've got my sentiment, have my memento black. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And we're going to stamp that like so. Oh, hello, Katie. Okay. Next, we're going to use this here label. And we'll just grab some of our tape here. Bring back our baby boss. Grab those plates. Set that aside. Then we're going to bring in this pretty peacock scrap piece. And we want this leaf. Let's put it in that way. It'll probably go better. This one. And this one. So we're going to go ahead and run those through. And we want that and that. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. All right, so now we can bring our card back. We're going to grab our sentiment, move that Post-it tape. All right, so next I am going to add a little adhesive. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing. To each of the ends here. And then I'm going to take this tall one. Make sure we get all those extra pieces popped out. There we go. And this is going to sit right there. Then this one will go and peek out right there. So now we can go ahead and add a couple of dimensionals. Peel those backings off. And that's going to just drop right there, like so. And then we need this here. Let me see if I can't pop it out because I didn't bring my pokey tool over. There we go. Pop right out. Okay. Let's put this back over here. Okay. Now for this one, I did use just a little smidge of liquid glue. Just on that. I'm going to put a little bit right there. Again, you don't want to use a lot. A little goes a long way. And that's going to lay right there. Like so. And then to finish this off, I have a package of these brushed brass butterflies. And while I'm talking about these brushed brass butterflies, this is tonight's prize patrol. I do have a prize patrol. I have a full package of these brushed brass prize butterflies that I want to send to somebody. Just be aware that I'm not sending prize patrols out until the end of the month. So if you're a winner, they won't come right away. I will send them out at the end of the month. But tonight's prize patrol is this, and we're going to draw that tonight. We're going to try a new feature that I have discovered in StreamYard, which I thought was kind of a neat little thing. Hopefully I can make it work. Now that I've said that, all right, we're going to do a little butterfly. We need a bigger butterfly here, and then another little one here. Are those not the cutest little things? I love those brushed brass butterflies. They're awesome. Okay. While I'm thinking of it, let me start getting the prize patrol ready. What you're going to do is you're going to type in the word butterfly to be eligible to win. Just type in the word butterfly. And I am going to go ahead and get this set up. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can't do this. That. I should have did this ahead of time, but I didn't. Okay. Now I don't remember how I did it. All right. Well, you go ahead and type that in, and I will come back and figure this out in just a minute. We're going to do our next card, because there is a way to do this so that we can do it live. I just have to figure it out. All right. Next card is this one here. This is our crumb cake, and this is another one that we did really quick and easy. Even though there's some coloring, we did very quick, easy coloring. We have our card kit. We do have our in color baker's twine. We're using the boho blue. We do have those little champagne iridescent dots that come with the suite. We've got our flower stamp. We have our sentiment. We have glue dots to put our twine on. Our ink pads, we're using Moody Mauve and a crumb cake. And then for blends, for our coloring, I have the dark soft seafoam, light boho blue, and light Moody Mauve. Okay. This is where I can. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think I figured out the other problem. But anyway, all right. So for this card, we have an 11 by 4 1/4 card base, and I have it scored at 5 1/2. So we're going to fold on that score line, and this is crumb cake that I'm using. I have a piece of the designer series paper. Again, this is the Poetic Expressions. We're using this pretty dainty floral side, and this measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and add our adhesive here. So then this just gets laid down like so. I don't know where all of you all are, but here we have got horrible, horrible wind driving me up a wall. I mean, the wind is just terrible. It's screaming out there. Okay, I have a scrap of crumb cake. We're going to die cut our little shape from here. So that is this one here. It's the second largest. And we're going to run that through. This one actually does fit in our baby boss. Just need our plates. Let's try turning this around so I can actually use the. Okay. Keep that close by. This one you can actually see the stitching much clearer. So you can see you have your stitching. Let's see if I can't make it. It's blurry. Come on. Focus. Focus. Okay, there. I think you can see it a little bit there. And then, of course, the stitching on here. Oh, wow. Ours went out Tuesday for like a couple of minutes, and then it would come back on, and then it would go out for another minute, and then it come back on. So it was like on and off, just enough to mess up my clocks. And I finally just gave up on setting them for a while. But yeah, today it's just unrelenting. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of dimensionals. And we're going to add this to the center of our card. Actually, I think, did I do it this way? Yeah, that looks good. So that goes there. Then, do I want to do this first? Now let's do our stamping first. So then I have some scrap basic white, and this is for our sentiment. And then I have a scrap for our floral. So we're going to start with our flower here. And I'm using my crumb cake ink pad to stamp this pretty flower. So we're going to go ahead. I think my crumb cake needs to be re-inked, so it takes a little bit to get that. Okay. And there's our pretty little flower image. Then we're going to bring in our blends. And like I said, I have here the dark soft sea foam. And I'm just using the bullet tip. And again, not being really trying to fill in the entire leaf. It's just to put a little color in there. And it's done kind of a little bit messy. But when it's all done, it actually doesn't look bad at all. By keeping some of that white space in there. And then for these ones, I just put like a little bit of color in. Like so. So that takes care of that. Then for the boho blue, again, that bullet tip, just going around inside the middle here of these larger flowers. And dotted it in. Now I have the light Moody Mauve. And just where you see these hash marks from the stamp, that's where I'm putting the color. And that should be good. Then we're going to take the coordinating die. We're going to get that all lined up. And of course, I'm going to use our Post-it tape here to hold it all in place. Bring back that lovely baby boss. And run this through. Okay, so now we can go ahead and pull that Post-it tape off. Okay, so there's our little flower. And we're going to take some dimensionals. And that's going to go just like so. Then we're going to bring in that scrap here. And again, using our Moody Mauve, we're going to ink up Enjoy Your Day. And that is some juicy Moody Mauve right there. So doesn't take much. And we're just going to go like so. Take our snips. We're going to cut that at an angle. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive to that end, a dimensional to this end. And that goes on like so. Then, let's do this one first. We've got our, actually, you know what? Let's give this, we'll have more time to dry if we do this first. Just going to take a little bit of liquid adhesive. And I'm going to add a drop there, a drop there, and a drop there. And then we got these pretty iridescent champagne dots here. And we're gonna try to get that on there. Actually, where's my take your pick tool? Now I can't pick it up. There we go. And we'll get another one. Oop. And there's different sizes in here, so I want to get one of these smaller ones. Oh, come on. Release. There we go. Take your pick tool definitely makes that a much easier process. Oh, that's weird. Usually it's the other way around as far as YouTube being clearer. Thank you, Lori or Sherry. I do plan to do that. Okay, so now we're just gonna take a double strand of this boho blue baker's twine. This is a little bit more it's thicker, and I don't know how to really describe it. It's definitely a heavier twine than our normal baker's twine. It's a very heavy duty twine for sure. All right, I'm just going to trim that down. And I have my glue dots here. Just going to grab one. And that is going to go right off to the side here. Just like so. And there is card number 3. So we're going to go ahead and do a real quick recap. We have our enjoy your day. Then we have where in the world would I be without you? And sometimes there are no words with our butterflies. And again, I'm going to remind everybody to go ahead and type in the word butterflies. And I'm going to step out of here for just 1 second while I bring up the tool that's going to choose our winner. So if you haven't already typed in butterfly yet, okay, it is looking for the entries. Let's see. All right, looks like everybody's typed it in. We're going to draw. Oh, Paulette. How come it's not showing up over here? I thought it was going to show. Can you guys see it? Did it show on your end? Because I don't see it on my end. I mean, I see it, but I don't see it. Paulette didn't see it either. All right. So why isn't it showing? It should. Oh, you know why? I think I was supposed to share the screen. Hang on. You'll see it. It's coming. I'll figure it out eventually. So, Paulette, you are the winner of the brass butterflies. So if you want to just throw me a quick Facebook message with your mailing address, like I said, I'll be mailing these out at the end of the month. Yeah, so congratulations. You're going to get a package of these really pretty brass butterflies. I love these. These are awesome with all of the spring sets and summer. I think they go with everything. Yeah, now I know what to do. We'll do this again. The next time you'll be able to actually see the winner get drawn because yeah, I'm slow. It takes me a while to figure things out. But now I know what to do. You're supposed to share the screen. Oh, the wild wheat. Yeah, this one's wild wheat. So, all right, guys. Thank you for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you again next week. In the meantime, you guys have a fabulous rest of your evening and an even better week ahead. And till next time, have a great night, guys. Bye for now.